Well, we made our drop and hook here in Waycross, Georgia, and we're fixing to head over to Pelham, Alabama. We're going to be cutting through Albany, Montgomery, over that way on 82, and get on up there late this afternoon. Well, I say late this afternoon. It'll be tonight sometime or another. We'll get up there and find us somewhere to park. Check out who I got riding in the seat with me over here.
Oh yeah. He's back. The Duckman, Ducky Duck, he's back. See, I'm back there. I know you couldn't do it without me. Yeah, I'm the star of the show. Yeah. So I heard you got to meet up with Chase in America without me. That was not very cool, Dad. That was not cool. I want to meet him. I want to go hang out with Conda. Yes. All right, let's see if we can't get this thing hung in the wind and get on out of here. And see if we can't get our butt over in the, that place over on the west side of Georgia. I forget the name of it. But we're going to see if we can't get on over there and shut her down for the day, all right? So y'all don't go nowhere, hang around. We'll be back in a little bit. You know, it's been a while since we did the ghost stories. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, we drove up, we ran 82 over and ran till we got over past Albany, and somewhere over in that way we ended up on 280 and took 280 all the way up to Opelika, about Auburn, and jumped on 85, and we were supposed to only go a couple miles down the road and jump back on 280 and run that all the way up here. Have you ever ran 280? I've run 280 empty, and I've run 280 loaded with some heavy stuff. I wasn't running 280. Plus it was pouring down rain late at night. Not happening. So I went the long way around. I just ran down 85 to Montgomery, jumped on 65 and came up that way, and didn't have any trouble. And the time flew by because I got these group of guys I talk to all the time, and they kept me company, boy. Time just flew by between talking to them, talking to my uncle, talking to Teresa before she went to bed, and time just flew by. What's that? Did you take care of it? Yeah? You got it all taken care of? See, it's all taken care of, Dad. They'll never find the evidence. So, anyway, we're going to get back up in the truck, and I don't even know if I'm going to bother eating dinner. It's so late. I mean, it's already after, let's see. No, it's a little after 11 Eastern time. It's only about 10 up here then. But still, I don't know. Not super hungry anyway. Probably just maybe eat some fruit, maybe a thing of yogurt, and lay down and try to get some sleep. Because when 7 o'clock rolls around Eastern time, 7:30 Eastern time, I need to be up hitting that load board, because we don't have us a load yet, and we need to book us a load. So when we get done here, we know where we're going and how fast we need to get there and get loaded and move on to our next adventure. So anyway, let's see, this is Monday night, tomorrow's Tuesday, so we're gonna do some more filming, and then we'll upload this Wednesday on Hump Day. So y'all come on, let's go get in the truck. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. What you doing, Duck? What you doing, Duck? Say, where we going, Dad? Where we going? Say, we already got unloaded lickety split. Yeah, see, we got unloaded lickety split. It didn't take no time. We're ready to roll. Tell them where we going, Dad. Yeah, tell them where we going. Yeah, we booked us a little shorty load. Picks up today, delivers tomorrow. The rate per mile is above my minimum. The overall gross revenue, about $100 below what I would normally do on a one-day run, but it's still It gets me in a hot freight area. It gets me over to Arkansas, man. I looked at the load board. Loads are popping out of Arkansas. The rates aren't super good coming out of Arkansas. It's down to my minimum and maybe a smidge below, but they got some good miles on them. And so we'll see what we can do and pick something up over there. Keep the load alerts popping all day, and hopefully we'll get something coming out of there that we can go ahead and book today to pick up tomorrow. We're picking up a load of hand sanitizer, so it won't be a light load, but we're picking it up just on the side of the Alabama-Tennessee line up there in Columbia, Tennessee, south of Nashville. We'll pick that up, and then we'll book it on to Little Rock. Break us off a piece of that Little Rock and get on over there. If we can go ahead and get loaded before lunch or right by lunchtime, then we can be over there tonight for sure, early. And I think he said it was appointment only. He better not be trying to shoot me some late afternoon appointment. Because, we're going to go in there early and be talking to him like, hey, don't you want this hand sanitizer? Hey, can I get a free bottle? I've been making my own hand sanitizer. But anyway, we're going to hit the road, see if we can't get on that road a little ways. And we're going to stop off at our favorite Petro up there in Decatur. Not Decatur. Dodge City, Alabama. And get us a little bit of diesel. We can't get much because we're picking up a heavy load, that sanitizer, but we'll be able to get some anyway, and that'll get us on across. Yeah, that'll get us on over towards Memphis, and we'll keep check on the prices. Who knows? It may be cheaper over towards Memphis anyway, but we're gonna get it and go. So let's go. All right, we'll talk to y'all later. What you say, Dad? What was say, Dad? See, I'm smelling, Dad. Leave me alone. God dang it. I ain't been back out 1-2 days and you already bugging me. Give me a break already. Well, while Ducky's over there doing his thing, I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all about our little thing. What have I said over and over? Can't give up. Just got to keep punching forward, roll with the punches. You just got to figure at some point you're going to break out of it. You're going to have a good day. Let's talk about our day. We delivered our mattresses this morning. You saw the video we did of that. We thought we had a load going up to picking up in Tennessee, going to Little Rock. That fell through. Roll with the punches. All right, yeah. Got a better paying load going to Covington, Virginia. So shot over to Chattanooga, picked it up, and started heading that way, Boom, booked another load out of Virginia back down to Atlanta. I was like, sweet, good paying load, heck yeah. So went ahead and set up my alerts for Atlanta. About an hour later, boom, really good paying load. $1,500 to go from Atlanta down to Tampa. It was like $336 a mile gross. And I was like, sweet, we got our week finished. That'll finish us out on Friday right there. Well, we get to Knoxville, stop, do our 30-minute break, let Ducky run around, go inside, do my business. I get a call from the agent with the load going from Virginia down to Atlanta. Yeah, man, they don't got the product ready. That load fell through. Really? Golly. Okay. Don't give up. Don't give up. Immediately jumped on the load board. I dropped my price down to $2 a mile gross. That's $1.30 to me to the truck. Maybe $1.33, $1.35 if you count the fuel surcharge and all that. If I can get them to break out some money or something. Anyway, I'm looking. I can't find nothing. I said, well, it's late. It's about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the afternoon. So I said, well, I'll give it till 9 o'clock in the morning. And if I don't find nothing by 9 in the morning, I'll go ahead and let him know, because that'll give him about 24 hours to find somebody else to get on it, And this is a good paying load. Just about anybody would take that load, because $336 a mile, that's over $2 and something to the truck. You can dead head out from Tampa with that. But there's loads down there if you're willing to take a produce load or something like that, or maybe something else that doesn't pay as good. You can still get back out of there, So somebody will take it. But anyway, so we get going. We're shooting across. We get up here on 77 in West Virginia, and we're coming up 77 here in West Virginia, and we get past Whitfield, and the poor deaf quality warning comes on the dash. Then part regen required came on the dash. It's like, son of a gun. So derate in 60 minutes. So I texted Clint, asked him about it. He's like, just find somewhere to park, do a regen, let's see what happens. He said usually poor deaf quality, he said he's only ever seen that twice, where it was actually the deaf and not something else that was wrong. He said that's more or less a generic message. So he said it could be a doser, it could be a pump, it could be a filter, it could be anything, a knock sensor. He said we just gotta look and see. So I stop here at this first little toll plaza, not toll, before you get to the first toll plaza going up 77. I forgot what they call these things. Little plazas, you know, where you can go in and buy stuff, buy fuel, or get cash. I had to go in and get cash anyway for the tolls. So I do over a 1 hour regen. Nothing. Still same thing, same message. So he said just unhook the speed sensor. That way you can still drive and it won't derate on you. And you'll be able to get, you know, because I done made up my mind. Where I'm delivering down to where he's at is about 160 miles, 180 miles at the very most, just depending on which way you go. Shoot down through Martinsville, you know, down that way, Martinsville, Virginia, down through there. You get down there to it. So, Dad, where'd you go? Get your butt back over here. Look at him, he's way over there. I'll take my eye off of him for a minute. Come here, boy. Dadgummit. Anyway, so I'm gonna deliver my load in the morning. It delivers between 7 and 2. But while I was sitting here doing all that regen stuff, my 14-hour clock and my 11-hour clock synced up. See, that's why I hate that dadgum. Anyway, I still had plenty of drive time, but I couldn't. Once that syncs up and everything, I just didn't have enough time or didn't want to risk it. Plus, I don't want to break down at night anyway. So, just in case. So anyway, we're going to park here, do an 8-hour break, and get up early in the morning and start heading that way. And if we break down, then we'll do a 2-hour break while we're sitting there waiting on the tow truck. But anyway, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead and do an 8-hour break, put on some dry clothes, because I had to drive over there and drive over a little gully thing and crawl up under there and unhook the speed sensor and do all that up. And so anyway, I should be able to drive it now. The soot level said was high too, but he said Clint thinks it's not getting hot enough to do the regen to lower the soot level. So I think that was the problem I had when I took it to the place in Kansas City. They probably did a crappy job. But anyway, I don't know for sure. I'm just speculating. Anyway, don't feel bad for me, okay? Don't pity me. I've been doing this for 23 years. I've been an owner operator since 2012, on and off. You know, this is my third truck. I know what's involved in this business. I know it costs money. I know it's not cheap. And I know the old saying, you got to spend money to make money. At some point, I'm going to have a good run with this truck, and I'm going to be able to pay the payments down. I'm still making the payments. Don't get me wrong. I gave Teresa 2 big com checks today to deposit, one in her bank and one in my bank. So I'm making money. Just being out since back before he did that, plus, you know, when I got the truck out of Dothan. Anyway, I'm making money. Don't get me wrong. 4 out of the 5 loads I hauled since I came back from Dothan when they replaced the carrier bearing and oil filter housing, all that. Since I've been back from that, 4 out of the 5 loads I've hauled have been over $2 a mile to me, to the truck. You know, over $3 and something a mile gross. And if you think I'm lying, I'll show you the take home settlements. I'm not lying. I'm making good money. I hold out. I wait for that good load whenever I can, and I've been doing good. So don't feel bad for me. I'm gonna make it. It's just struggles in truck driving. I'm not the only one having them. I talked to 2 other guys tonight. One of the guys is having the exact same problem I'm having, except he's in a Freightliner, and the other guy that I talked to, he's a Pale Rider. He's having a little bit of trouble. Not a lot, not probably as much as I am, but me and Salty. But Anyway, that's just part of truck driving. That's Daniel Adami. He had an engine rebuild, you know, right after he got the truck almost. Not too long after he got the truck. I mean, we all have problems out here. Ask Chasing America. I mean, they didn't have to pay for theirs, but still they broke down. I mean, it happens, you know, and it's just part of the industry, and you can't let it get you down. You got to stay positive. You got to keep pushing forward, and you cannot give up. And I'm not giving up. I got good credit, sparkling personality. So I'm not getting down. I'm not. I mean, I hate it. I hate it for my wife. I hate that I'm putting her through all this because I know she's worried. But don't worry, sweetheart. We are going to make it. I promise you. If I have to get out and dig ditches, I'm not going to let us lose our house. I'm not going to not pay my bills, you know. But you just have to stay positive, and you have to keep pushing forward. And that's what I'm doing. And I know it sounds like I keep repeating myself, and I know I am. But that's how I feel, and that's the way I've always been. And that's the way I'll always be. I mean, I was knocking on death's door at one point, and I pulled myself back and punched through it and got to the other side. To the good side, not the bad side. So I'm telling you, you can do it. Don't give up, okay? So anyway, we'll talk more about this in the morning and everything. Like I said, I'll know more about it tomorrow, and I'll upload a video and try to give you an update if we make it to the receiver and get unloaded and everything. I got between 7 a.m. and 2 p.m. to get there, so we shouldn't have no problem. We're only about 100 miles or so away. So anyway, y'all don't go to her. Hang around. Triple T's coming back. All right. Hey, Dad, you ready to go inside and get a treat? Yeah. So come on, Dad. Let's go get a treat. Look at it. Look at the truck. Like, come on, let's go. Let's go. All right, let's go. Well, we made it here to the receiver. I tell you, man, it was a struggle. Sometimes I was doing 10 miles an hour just trying to get up the hill. It was so bad. I was having to use manual transmission buttons instead of the automatic. It was terrible. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think I was going to make it, but the crazy thing happened. That first bit of mountain we had to climb to get up to that first toll there on 77. By the time we got there to that toll, climbing that mountain for so long, that motor got so hot, it burnt that soot, and it cleared out all my regen stuff. So I'm gonna try to get up under there and hook that speed sensor back up if I can, and we're gonna see if that does anything. Because I think that speed sensor being not hooked up, I think it affected my jake brake, my transmission, and everything. Because it was just that going crazy. I was going down some of them mountains, no jake brake, couldn't go below 9th gear. It was crazy. The only thing that saved me, I think, was the rain. It was raining and cold. And I think that kept my brakes from melting down. Be honest with you, I think I just got lucky on that one. But anyway, you can see what we got here. This is some heavy stuff, man. And it was sloshing back and forth from the truck. I hate hauling this stuff. I do. I think I'm about done with it. I'm going to start trying to save these kind of loads for emergencies and try to set my weight limit at about maybe 35,000 and try to stay below that and not haul all this heavy stuff if I can help it. So we'll see. Anyway, we're going back into a dock and assess the situation. And we'll get back with y'all after a while. When I was a youngin', my granddad and them used to tell me, son, when you see buzzards circling around like that, something's dead. Yeah. Well, I tell you what ain't dead, this old truck. It might not have been a champion, but it dang sure got me where I needed to get to. There's our boy over there taking care of business. So, yeah. We here, back then, first shot. And so, we got some other issues we got to work out. Got to call Landstar, logbook department. Unhooking the speed sensor did the trick. I mean, it kept me from derating or anything like that. Kinda. I think there's still some issues because the turbo boost never got over 15. So I don't know if that's an issue. I don't think it is. It could be. I don't know. We'll find out. Like I said, we're going to deadhead from here on down, see Clint, get him to look it over real good, see if we can't figure it out. I think all this cold weather and rain might have unmasked an issue with the regen system not getting hot enough to cook the soot. And then climbing that mountain, it got hot enough, it did. So hopefully it's a simple fix and we'll be able to get it taken care of and nothing major. And then hopefully hooking back up the speed sensor will reconnect everything and make it work like it's supposed to, because that might have been part of what the problem was. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna see. I'm not gonna get down on the ground right now. I got on dry clothes, although you can see it's raining. See all the drops? So we probably fixing to jump back in the truck as soon as he gets done doing his little bit of running around. And uh-oh, here comes the big truck. Hold on. Well, Duckman's running around, getting wet. I don't know if y'all can tell all the water. See the weather. Probably can't see the rain, but it's there. Trust me, it's misting rain. Well, let's talk about the truck, I guess, while he's running around playing. Go get him, Dad. Go get him, buddy. Yeah, we got a pretty decent area. This is an old abandoned business warehouse place. It's just down the street from where we getting the truck worked on. All right, well, we were coming down from where we delivered up in Virginia. We get down south of Roanoke, and you won't believe what happened. It made a cool TikTok video, but it slowed us down. It slowed us down over an hour. Here, I'll show you the video of some video I took of the situation. Check it out. Man, that was some crazy jump, wasn't it? That was crazy. I don't know what happened. That light pole broke. Next thing I know, it was a power line across. It must have just happened before I got there, because as we were driving up, I could see the Volvo you can see in the video across the street over there on the other side coming northbound. He saw it. He must have saw it actually happening, because he stopped. I don't know if I would have stopped, because I don't even know if I would have noticed it, because the lines ain't that noticeable. I mean, they are, but they're not. You know, you don't. Who's thinking there's a damn power line across the road? But lucky it didn't fall all the way down to the ground. It was still up high enough that people could see it, but they couldn't drive under it. But you could if you had a car on my side, because I saw cars driving through, you know, and I thought, well, there must be rubbernecking. There's a wreck on the other side of the road. And then all the big trucks in front of me stopped, and then that's when I realized what was going on. And I took some pictures and video and stuff, and we sat there for over an hour trying to wait for them to come out there, and they cut it and dragged it across. I had to wait so people could go through on both sides. Anyway, so that put us late getting up down here to High Point to get the truck looked at. And I get there, and they are just wrapped up in business, man. There were so many trucks there getting worked on. They need about 3 more mechanics at least. and probably a shop twice the size of the one they got. I tell you, if I was rich, man, I'd invest in that fella, because he knows what he's doing. He's running a good business, it seems like, you know, with much business as he got, and with the limited amount of space, he could definitely use a way bigger facility. Anyway, he was not there at the time when I first got there. He was off checking some trucks, I think, somewhere else. I forgot where his wife said, but anyway, so they were going to look at it today, try to diagnose what's wrong. And they had to move a dumpster out of the way so I could get over to the other bay, and the forklift ran out of fuel, and so they had some trouble trying to get it running and it stay going and everything, to move out of the way so I could pull in there. And anyway, they're gonna get all that squared away and get some of the trucks finished up today. So when I come in, I'll be first one in the morning at 8 o'clock, and we'll get it looked at. See, I didn't think they'd get anything done as late as it was me getting down here. What messed me up was trying to get to my delivery. 10 miles an hour, 15 miles an hour, trying to climb them hills. It was rough. I mean, it was rough. A lot of times I didn't think I was gonna make it. I ain't lying. Trying to get up to some of them hills, I could get out and walk faster than it looked like I was going. I ain't never went that slow up a hill before. And so anyway, we were able to get there and get delivered and everything. And so
we are, I was going to go to the truck stop, and then when I Google mapped it, it was 26 miles away, one way. I was like, dang, man, 50-something miles. And then it ain't a huge, big truck stop to start with. So they may let me pay for a spot and drop my trailer there, you know, maybe. I don't know. But I said, let me pull up Google Maps. I started looking around where I'm already at and seeing there's a lot of business over here, industrial business complex places, you know. And I thought to myself, now, one or two of those businesses, at least one's got to be not operating right now, like out of business kind of thing, you know, for lease or whatever. And a lot of times those will be posted, there'll be signs up, no trespassing, or they'll put a little chain up where you can't get in there and stuff like that. But they didn't do that here, so I don't know if that's the case. They may have got out of work at 3 o'clock. And I got here at 4:30. They might have already been gone. So there may be somebody coming in the morning. If they are, they'll be here before 8 o'clock, right? So if somebody comes in before 8 o'clock, over here where we're parked, we're way out of the way. We're not in nobody's way. All I can do is go to them and say, please, I got to get my truck looked at. Will you let me drop my trailer over here on the very back corner out of the way? It's not in the way of anything. There's plenty of room to back into the docks if they, you know, are doing that. But I looked inside the windows when we drove by. It looked, I mean, just as I'm riding by, I looked in and it looked like there wasn't nothing going on in there. It looked like it was abandoned. But anyway, if that's the case, you know, that they won't let me. There's another business right over here that has a lease sign out in front of it. So I know they're not doing anything there. And I could back into one of those docks over there and drop the trailer and just put a sign on it, you know, and hope and pray they don't tow it. And they'll give me a call rather than towing it. And then we'll be over there first thing in the morning when they open up and try to get it squared away. Oh boy, done ate his dinner, man. He cleaned that bowl out. You must have been hungry, Duck. Yeah, see, I got there running around there. I got hungry. That's my boy. Anyway, I looked at the weather forecast. We got rain all night. That's why I went ahead and went now. It's a light, misty rain. It's not heavy rain. So I figured he's got to go. Now it's time to do it before it gets any heavier, because there's a 100% chance of rain later. All the way through tomorrow, too. So we definitely going to need to get into the shop and work, not outside the shop like we did last time. But anyway, I just wanted to give y'all an update this afternoon, let you know what's going on. And we'll be here in High Point until we get it fixed. Hopefully tomorrow. We'll try to find a loadout tomorrow afternoon. Once they diagnose it, I'll be able to know if I can go ahead and book a load and try to get something that afternoon. If not, we'll probably end up booking something for Friday morning to pick something up Friday and run over the weekend. You know, it's just part of it, you know. The good thing is we're at the end of the month. Let's see, what's today? The 19th or the 20th? Today's the 20th already? Dadgummit, it is, ain't it? Today's the 20th. So we only got, what, 10, 11 days left in the month, right? So we're way past the halfway point. All our bills are paid. I don't have to worry about paying another bill till we get somewhere into June. And by then, I'll be done made some money and we'll be able to pay our bills. But we got money set aside anyway for all that. So I'm not worried about it. I'm just saying we're going to be okay. Me and my wife, Teresa, we're going to make it. We're not hurting. I mean, we're going to make it. And this is just part of truck driving. You can't do this job and not expect to spend money. Had a good long talk with my uncle today, you know, and I hate telling him all this stuff, you know, because I feel like it depresses him a little bit because he hates to see me have setbacks like this. And I told him, I said, look, I said, you know me. You've known me from the day I was born, you know, and I don't quit. I don't give up. I keep fighting. I keep moving forward. Sometimes it gets me in trouble. It's got me banned from more than one website, I tell you, from not giving up. I won't give up an argument. I won't give up nothing. I ask my wife, man. Sometimes she's gotten so mad at me. Whoo, boy. Just because I won't give up. I don't. I mean, I don't even give up an argument. I know I can win it. I don't stop. I keep pushing ahead. And some people say, well, you need to know when to stop, when to give up. I'll quit fighting when I'm 6 feet under. That's when I'll stop fighting. Until then, I'm not stopping. I'm going straight ahead forward, you know. I told my uncle, I said, I'd be dead right now if when it looked like I had no hope, I'd just give up. You know, if it looked like hope was gone and I didn't have any options and I just give up, I'd be dead right now. Literally dead. When I was trapped inside that truck and it was burning, I could have give up. I could have just said to myself, you know, this is it. You're going to die. There's no way out of here. You're trapped in this truck behind all this fire, hoping somebody will come rescue me maybe before I burn alive. Maybe, you know. But I didn't. I didn't give up. I literally, in every sense of the word, when I say literally, punched my way out. And I'm going to punch my way out of this with this truck. I'm going to make it work. We're going to make it. I literally punched my way out of that truck to save my life. And I can punch my way out of this one to save my financial life. And I will. I promise you, I will. I won't give up. And once this truck's running again and we're making money, I got a plan. And I'm going to start trying to put it into motion. So let's just take it one day at a time and just keep punching forward. That may be our new motto. With the freight rates where they are right now, it's about time to switch up mottos, ain't it? Don't stop punching. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and end this video here. I'm sorry I rambled on so long. Some folks like to hear me talk. Some folks like just get to the point, get this over with, you know. But anyway, if they haven't already released it, and I have not, let's see, Pale Rider. Oh, Pale Rider just uploaded a video about this coolant leak he had. Go check out his video. That's gonna be a good one, I bet you. I'm fixing to watch it myself. But I got a text last night from some of my good friends. I love them to death. The sweetest people in the world. Erica and Condon, Chasing America, and they sent me a picture that they're going to use. I think they're going to use the picture in the video. I know they got just a little snippet of video when I first got there and we met up there in Atlanta. And I think they're supposed to be uploading that today or tomorrow. I'm not sure when. But anyway, when they do, be sure you go watch it. Coach Old Triple D going to be on there. Didn't have the Duckman with me though, but he'll be with me next time, right? So yeah, Dad, I want to meet Condon. Yeah, so I want to meet Condon. He's a cool cat. Yeah, you know I like cats. Yeah, he's a cool cat. All right, so y'all stay safe. Y'all have a great day. Don't forget, it's hot day. Whoop, whoop. No, I ain't giving you no kiss. Anyway, y'all stay safe and don't forget our motto. Ducky, people are watching. You don't kiss Daddy on camera. Keep punching forward, all right?